Yo, what's up, YouTube? How's it going? Agu here. Uh, yeah. So thanks for tuning in. I had some time today, and I'm not sure if I could go live tomorrow. So I'll go live today. And I received a slab eBay purchase. Made an eBay purchase, and it was one of those 79.99 or best offer, something like that. And after consulting with Jigs on the lives and stuff, had some quarterbacking, and yeah, I threw the guy off the offer. He accepted, and it arrived today on time. So let's see who's in the chat. Hey, what's up, Oregon? Oregon is up in the house. What's going up in here? As you know, I bought a slab and just want to do an unboxing on it. Hey, what's up, Joe? So yeah, I sent out the link to a couple people. If they click or accept, great. If not, I don't know how long I'll be on. I just wanted to get this thing unboxed. Yeah. All right. Cool. So yeah, it was an eBay purchase. I always try to look for the YouTube, auctions and stuff, or IG. But I think sometimes on the IG it doesn't go so well because I've gotten burned and it stinks. The only thing you could do is tell a couple of people, hey, don't buy from this guy. He's not legit, and just go from there. And my last IG purchase, the guy didn't treat me right, and I didn't ask him for a refund. I didn't ask for any special favors or anything. I just said this, dude, make it easier for the next guy, and he took offense. I mean, what could you do? Can't win them all, I guess. Anyway, so yeah, came in some bubble wrap. Um, I'm used to seeing a lot more bubble wrap, but just the way he had it, it came in the box and it didn't damage the slab or anything, and it did hold it in place. Um, when this thing was boxed up, it did receive a little kick or a slam or whatever. Not too bad. It was like dented right there. I think when I opened it, it kind of straightened it out. For the most part, I think the only time you get like any potential damage is when you drop it off at the post office to a person and they grab the box and they just do this. They're just like, whoop, it's in the cart, it's in the bin. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, Oregon. I got burned. Um, and it wasn't chump change or anything. You know, whatever. It happens. So yeah. Anyway, so the slab I got was Batman the Return. And from what I know, this is like the variant cover or the 1 in 25. So it just says variant cover Grant Morrison, Finch Art, and Gene Ha cover. I'm not quite sure who that is. So yeah, it's the cover. It's a little weird. Because I'm not sure if that's like that might be moonlight, but it's pretty bright. It looks like it's daytime. It might be daytime. I'm not sure. I have to read the comic and find out if the cover's related or not. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Cruces? How's it going? Sorry, dude, but great stuff. Yeah. A lot of people don't like eBay because of the sales tax and all this other stuff. But I think when you make an eBay purchase, it's a safe one, and sometimes it's worth a couple extra bucks just to make sure your item gets safe. Yeah, 9.8, and yeah, I didn't pay the $75 that he was asking for. It was a little bit less. I think I ended up paying that shipped. So I knocked him down a couple bucks. Nothing too major. So that's how the back looks like. And yeah, I went with it because of I don't know if it's spec or not, but I just know that the DC shows, those are kind of the thing right now. And Damian Wayne might be a protagonist in it. And there's a Damian Wayne related story, um, Leviathan related story, Heretic related story, all in one. So I have not read it yet. I did buy the series, the raw issues, um, that before I bought the slab. I bought the slab secondary. I think I went for the books raw so I could read the story first and then the slab, because I thought that would have been the easier way to go. No sales tax in Oregon. Hey man, that's right. I got to go to Portland. I hear you guys have a couple shops out there. Um, hey, what's up, Fish? How's it going, man? Um, Oregon saying what's up. Hey, Dizzle, what's up, man? Uncle Sam loves you, man. That's awesome stuff. Dizzle's not here, because he's working. He's making Uncle Sam happy. Um, I guess I could talk about another purchase. I did mention this in Don Dizzle's show. I I bought these books, and it was just a new place to go get some books, and I normally don't frequent that place. And so yeah, each time I take Cody out to the dog park, I do a quick little Google search. Hey, is there a store here, a bookstore here, or a place where I can buy books? And then I find one, and then like, hey, Gabby, could I go and hit up the bookstore? And she said yes, and of course, I got her a book too. So I don't know, I'll probably review that book, and you'll see me on Facebook talking about that book. So these books were not supposed to be the price. I think the price was really cheap. Um, so I pretty much ended up paying less than cover price, and the cover price is 75 cents per. I was actually thinking about going back to that same place and buying the rest of the run. And the reason why I didn't buy the run, the entire run that I saw there in the first place, was because I didn't think I was gonna get these books for this price. Sometimes stores, they up the price at the register, and I hate to think that, and I hate going in with that mindset that they might do that, but it does happen. It's happened to me. Um, Pro tip: hit subscribe twice to receive notification. That's awesome, Bubs. I still have the ticker going. All right, I'll just hey, that's me. Yeah, that's me on IG. How about that? I was messing on the background. So anyway, I got a few Booster Gold comics, and I think I think these are in great condition. Um, I replaced the bag and board on each of these ones to present them here. Like for example, this is an all black cover, and I don't see like any significant spine ticks or anything like that. And no, I'm not collecting booster gold or anything like that. The only how do you say, the only knowledge or that I have of Booster Gold as he appeared in Batman Rebirth: The Gift. So it's like a little crossover with that character, and so I've heard of that. And so I went in there, and I was in the B section, and I saw Booster Gold, and I saw some of these comics there, and I did do a quick look on the Key Collector app just to see I could find a mini key or a key, or at least how do you say, some guidance, because that's what you use it for. Like, hey, maybe it's an interesting story, that sort of thing. And let's see, Chad. Pro tip: let's piss. Yeah, man, I should find more of those cards. I mean, shoot, what I made in that and on that card, it was more than my paycheck. Anyway, hit up. I like comics and dive over the bridges. Okay. Bub being funny. People saying what's up to Bub. Keep trying to click your IG page. Can you slow roll down a bit? I'll just yeah, I'll just drop it in there. I don't know. I remember buying issue number one Booster Gold off the rack. Got for dang, I'm assuming years ago. Hey, what's up, Comics with Beeler? What's up, Beeler? How's it going? Yeah, so yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. But yeah, Booster Gold was not on my radar. I've seen that like there was a little bit of buzz of him here and there. He is I guess a character in DC. From what I read, I did read the first issue, and I'll get to it. Is that he's just a different hero, and since I read about him in Batman Rebirth, I figured I'd try to get some of the origin story. Speaking of which, I did just put this one up, the origin story. So yeah, again, the Key Collector app told me that. Again, sometimes the prices are not totally accurate, but just like anything else, you have to grab pieces of information that you receive and try to make your best judgment. Yeah, Oregon, for $1 a book, these are in pretty good condition. I am going to read them. I am going to enjoy them. To tell you the truth, I don't think they've been cracked open before. Maybe they have. I did take a peek inside the pages, and they looked okay for what they were. That was issue 5 and 4. Issue 3, I was kind of a little bummed they didn't have issue 2. And I'm not sure if they had the last issue or not. And yeah, so this is not a 9/8 or anything like that. It is a black cover, and there was you can kind of see them. There's some ticks there. So maybe very fine area. The pages I read the book already, and it's really interesting. They reference Superman a lot. They reference other heroes from DC, and Booster's an actor or something like that. Hey, what's up, Adrian? Yeah, yes, 80s. Yep. I like to be the first to crack it open. Yeah. Hey, what's up? What's up, Connie? How's it going? Hey, Beeler, how's it going? So yeah, and according to Key Collector, yeah, this might fetch a little bit more money than $1. And I did look it up on eBay, and yeah, this is $25 plus. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm reading Booster Gold just to get a little bit of an idea who he is, and get more well-rounded. And yeah. So yeah, guys, I really don't have anything to say unless you have any questions for me. But yeah, just a quick recap if you guys are in here late. 9.8 Slab, Batman: The Return, and the Booster Gold books that I just showed off. Read it, Agu. I should do a live read, right? So I treat my... No, that's not how I treat my books. That's how I treat the books that I find. Just do that. And why did I do that? I'm sure Dizzle probably has that clip already in the works. Hey, what's up, Compton? Connie saying what's up. Warlock, hey, how's it going, man? Just going solo for a little bit. The guys are paying. Maybe they're getting adjusted to the time change. I know I am. I don't know how open my eyes could get. Dang, I should seek help from like Neutrogena or something. No sé. Chale, just a little viejo ya. ¿Qué voy a hacer? Anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll go live here sooner. Hopefully, I'm trying to get my books hopefully by the last week's books tomorrow. I'm more of a DC guy, and my shop didn't get the DC books. And I think these $1 reads and stuff kind of, they're probably holding me over. I'll try to get through them. What is that? 6 books? Not too bad. Anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. Please leave a comment. Reach out, see if you guys have some topics you want to bring up. Maybe we could discuss on live. Us, we really don't have a script, and we try to have a good time. And I promise next time I invite the guys over, I'll hit live twice just to make sure that I'm live and not do the intros and unboxings and all the while not being live. All right, thanks for tuning in. Whoa, 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 Bubs, ¿qué pasó? How you doing?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now, sir.
What's going on, man?
Leave. I was about to get a soda.
Man, I've been backstage for like 20 minutes.
Oh man. Oh dude, I have a habit of doing that, Usually you have to, you have to do hand signals to verify, it is who it is.
Man, I sent a flare up, but they shot it down in Colorado. Yeah, man. I thought it was a IED or something.
Wasn't there a rocket launch over in the East Coast not too long ago?
I heard.
Yeah, and it could be seen for over 1,500 miles or something.
All right, that was me trying to get your attention.
Oh, okay, that was you.
That was me.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, anytime.
Yeah. So I don't know, Bubs. You read Booster Gold before?
I actually just sold that book as part of my get rid of this, trimming down in the collection. It was one of the few, it was one of the few first appearance keys that I got rid of.
Yeah. What do you think? $1?
You only paid $1 for it?
Yeah.
That's cool. I got mine in a contest winning.
Oh, okay.
It was a few years ago, and I was just like, I don't know. I wasn't a big fan. I didn't really see anything in it, so I just let it go. I figure I know a lot of people like it, and especially DC fans. They're big on it. So I was like, let somebody else have it. That'll appreciate it more than me,
Right. Question: what is the sound of a bat hand clapping? Dude, man, my hands are so sore, man.
Hey, I don't want to hear about that.
I know, right. Well, you saw the picture to prove, that one.
Oh yeah, I saw
that. 12-year-old Dagu. Oh man, 12-year-old. No, I had a 5th floor move out today in Seattle.
Oh man,
it was like a whole apartment. It was a pass away unit, so there's stuff.
Oh yeah,
everywhere, everything and everywhere, and
unintentional move. Yeah.
Yeah, so I had one of them.
That sucks.
Hey, is that for me or is that for you? Hey, Big Butts Comics.
That's for me.
Oh, hey, own it, man. Own it. Connie, are you hunting for books for an auction? Uh-oh, let's switch roles, huh? Hey, that's books. Connie, no. I just visited a new store. And I was looking in the Batman section, and Booster Gold showed up, and I think it was most of the run, went through 20 or something like that. But again, Bubs, I wasn't sure if I was going to get them for $1.
I'd pick that book up right now. I'd have got 20 of them.
Yeah,
I might have kept one, but
so I was even tempted. As soon as we got home, I told Gabby, I was like, "Hey, Gabby, I might want to go back."
Yeah, heck yeah.
Pick up the rest and just go look for more. So yeah, I mean, I'll try to read it, and if I could sell it, I'll sell it, but I don't do very well. I always buy it. I think I sell books for $1 a piece anyway, so hopefully I'll break even.
Yeah, that's kind of what I end up doing too. But that's okay.
Yeah, no grand piano. No grand piano. What was the biggest thing? Like a old wood, solid wood bed frame.
I got one of those.
Yeah, I was like, dang, this guy might have been a little heavier or taller or both. I don't know.
Oh, one of those tall and heavy guys. Yeah.
Yeah. Dynamite indeed. Nice. That's you. Yeah, man. So I read the first book, and you did read the series, Bubs? The Booster?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, in fact, I got that book and I never even opened it.
Yeah.
but people like it. Like DC fans, if you're a DC fan, a lot of people like
Yeah.
those first early issues of Booster Gold. And for some people, I consider him like a kind of a cult favorite. For some DC people, Booster Gold's their favorite. I kind of put it in the Moon Knight category.
Okay.
It's kind of a character that a lot of people don't know or care about, and then you hit a group of people who are huge Moon Knight fans, and they think he's better than Batman and the best thing you ever heard of. And Booster Gold's in that
Right.
same group. You stumble on a few people that just think Booster Gold's the absolute best character in comics ever, and
Yeah,
they're huge fans.
because the cover says comics newest and most unusual superhero sensation.
Oh well, that says it all. I mean, that right there.
Yeah, so it is
You can't
unusual because I'm
argue.
like, wait a minute, this guy's an actor? I thought like some TV star stuntman or something like that.
And they've brought him back a lot. In one of the Crisis books, he was big, I think, too, when they did that kind of, fourth wall breaking kind of book that they had done. What was that one called? Had Superman on the cover. It's kind of like a reality show kind of thing where they were interviewing everybody. And then I think Booster Gold was really big in that series, and that was just a
Yeah.
couple of years ago,
Mm.
and it was pretty popular. I think, like anything else, it ended badly. People didn't like how it ended, but the series itself was pretty popular anyway.
Yeah, like from the crossover
Identity
with
Crisis. That's what it was. Identity Crisis. Yeah.
Yeah, from the Team Skeet. Yep, Team Skeet. Yep, he's in there. Hey Perry. Yeah, no, from the crossover, it seemed like he was like a little bit of a throwaway character, but he's very powerful. I mean, that guy could time travel.
No, really, I didn't know that.
So yeah, so I'm referring to the Batman the Gift storyline. Yeah, I think what is that? A year, maybe 2 years old now.
Yeah, I remember
And
that. I remember that being a buzz when it came out.
Yeah, and I think that's why maybe Booster back then, received some attention.
Well, I mean, if you look at the buzz on Moon Knight, right? That buzz has been going on for about 3 years now. I think pretty hard and heavy, and still nothing's really come out of it. But the first appearance keeps rising.
Yeah.
And I think the problem with DC is that they recycle a lot of the same characters over and over again, and yet there doesn't seem to be any. I mean, the first appearance of Darkseid, we had him show up in the movies. Here's a great example. Death of Superman, right?
Yep.
Easily considered that 90s run to be the definitive turning point, in my opinion, in collectability for comics. That's when people who knew nothing about comics jumped on the bandwagon, right? And
Yep.
who did you have your first appearance in that run?
Doomsday.
And
right?
who was the key villain for the last DC Superman movie?
Doomsday.
And did that book move? Like, that would mean, to me, that would mean that even a low grade copy of that book, kind of like, because if you even want to get contemporary on me, okay, well, what about Venom, right? So there's still some 90s books or some late 80s books that are worth pretty good money, even in a 0.5, in a,
Right,
in a 2.0, right? If you picked up a 2.0 copy of the first Doomsday and paid more than 50 cents for it, you're probably going to lose money.
Yeah.
And he was a key villain in the most key storyline for Superman in the last 30 years.
Yeah.
I mean, and his first appearance goes for 50 cents in a 2.0. That's when I say, wait a minute, there's a difference between DC and Marvel spec. Is that, when it comes to the movies and the translation of that, DC never gets the attention put on their first appearances the way Marvel does. And in Marvel, everything just goes nuts off a hint of a character maybe coming to a TV show. Like, what the heck?
Right.
DC throws their villains out all the time, and those books never jump.
Yeah, I remember I was looking for Doomsday, and I think one of the copies I ended up buying, I would say it's a 9294, $35.
Yeah.
I might have maybe overpaid too. I don't know.
I could be wrong. What's the first appearance of Deadshot? I don't even know what the first appearance of Deadshot is. I think I can think of the
There's
cover
a
because I think it's like his face with the white mask, but I'm not sure. I don't even freaking know. So I doubt that book. Strike me down now. I bet you that book in mid grade isn't worth more than $60. And I haven't looked. I don't even know what book it is. Look at somebody in the interwebs. Look this up. You take the first appearance of Deadshot, and I say, why am I using Deadshot? Well, he was in the Arrow television show, played a prominent role. Then he got his own. He was the lead in Suicide Squad and was helmed by a major movie star. Whether you like him these days or not doesn't matter. At the time that he was cast for that, he was still the one bringing the heat to that movie, not Margot Robbie or anybody else in the cast. It was still a Will Smith movie,
Yeah.
And did that book move? I mean, maybe it moved for like 5 minutes. And don't say that that's because the movie sucked, because most of the movies suck. So most of the movies suck. But there's still big budget productions that make money, whether you like it or not, And it's like, what's that?
I know that the modern one, the more modern, the 80s one.
Yeah.
I've bought that book for like $8, and I've suckeredly paid like 25 for it. Yeah, I did. I admit it, and it's not even. I think it's closer to the $8 range. But from what I do remember, and first appearance of Deadshot. There's that one cover where
Batman 59, so that's an old book from 1950.
Yeah,
but that's not the modern version. I know.
Correct. That's not the one from what I remember, like seeing.
Floyd Lawton, though, that was a Will Smith. That was the same character, right?
Floyd, yep. Lawton, yeah. I have to remember the name, but yeah, no, and I do remember this cover. But again, I never saw it go in the auctions. I don't remember people.
I mean,
it. Maybe because it is expensive. I mean, what is this one going for?
Yeah, well, I mean, that's part of the problem. Because in DC you have first appearance and then you have first modern appearances. Yep. So you have the same problem going all the way back. There's very few DC modern appearances that are first appearances. I say modern, like, Batman 181.
Right.
That's a first true appearance. Poison Ivy is a modern character because when you go back to the golden age of Batman, right? So if you say first appearance of Poison Ivy, there's only one. There's only one first appearance. You say first appearance of Scarecrow, well, first golden age appearance or first silver age appearance?
Right.
First appearance of all of them almost. Penguin, Riddler,
Catwoman,
Clayface, Catwoman,
Clayface.
I mean, all of them.
The Mad Hatter.
Yeah, all of them have
Doctor Strange. All of them.
Yeah, you go back, but then you look at, you you got to go back to the first Golden Age. Well, what about Vision for Marvel? So Vision was a Golden Age character, and they redesigned him for the Silver Age when they brought him in the Silver Age. So it's like, well, which is really the first? You can make the distinction that there's a Marvel character or a modern character versus an older character, but for DC, they're almost all Golden Age characters that got brought back to life later.
Yeah.
So it's like, but Booster Gold is an original modern character. Maybe that will hold something later, because when people, I think it divides the money. Because if one book is everything, first appearance, first cover appearance, first true appearance in any way, no cameos in other books or anything like that, you're dividing all the money that people want to put in that book in between other books, because people are like, well, this is the first preview appearance. I won't even get into that crap. But, I think Batman 181 is a great example of that. And it has the added distinction of often having the centerfold taken out. So if I was going to invest in a DC first appearance, I think Booster Gold's a good one too to invest in, because it's a first true appearance. I don't think there's any even mention prior to that of Booster Gold in any other way. It's just Booster Gold, right? He's not in anything else, is he?
No, I don't believe so.
And he's cover appearance and first in his own title. That book's got it all.
Yeah, I mean, there's time travelers for sure, but I don't even know if he becomes a time traveler. I haven't read that far ahead on this. But yeah, we've seen other DC time travelers, Rip Hunter and stuff like that. I mean,
Yeah. He's
um,
old too. Rip Hunter Time Lord. That's an old book.
it's an old one.
Yeah.
And again, it was a CW show, so I was like, man, who's this guy? Then I looked him up, like, man, that guy's old.
Yeah.
Can't get him. Um,
Like one that I think is split is, we'll try and stick with DC, is First Constantine, right? That's in a Swamp Thing book, right?
yes.
And I think that's his first true appearance, but he's not on the cover and he's not mentioned. So now to get the first appearance of Constantine, you got to hang on your wall. And I know that this sounds bad, but I think CGC is largely, or any third party grading company, is largely to blame for this mentality, because once you slab the book, if the first appearance is in the book and not on the cover, it kind of matters now, because you're never going to see that actual panel where they showed up.
Mm-hmm.
So you want them on the cover, and you want
Right.
them referenced in some way. You want their name to be spoken. Ra's al Ghul,
Yeah.
first Ra's al Ghul, right? On the
Yeah.
cover, name spoken on the cover, and true first appearance. There's another one that I think is a solid. It's in that same Booster Gold trifecta. The only thing better would be if it was Ra's al Ghul #1, like it is
Right.
Booster Gold #1. So
Yeah. And I think it'd be a little bit more difficult, considering it's a villain.
villains are always tougher because
Yeah.
villains are, unfortunately, in comics, villains come and go without dying in big finales. But in movies, and even in TV shows, some, but mostly in movies, these villains show up and they got an hour and a half or 2 hours, or in some case 3 or 4, unfortunately, to do their thing. And then some sky beam opens up and they bring in a bunch of minions, and then someone kills the hive brain, and all the sky people die all at once, just fall over. And then the villain, gets defeated completely. They don't even get put in jail or tried or anything like that. They just get destroyed, and that villain's not coming back.
Yeah.
Very rarely do they come back. Even Thanos. I mean, you couldn't find a more popular villain. I mean, you could say Venom, but they've already turned him a hero before they even let him be a villain in the movies. On the modern take, anyway. So you take Thanos. Thanos hasn't even. I mean, that book has dropped. That book's like a third of what it was. And right now, with all the prices going crazy, and that book hasn't regained its value of where it was when Endgame was happening. And that's a villain that spanned 8 movies or something like that, and had some staying power and didn't really get into any boss battles till the end, but he was hanging in there and building the lore. You'd think that book just flew off the handle, but it came all the way, not all the way back down, but it came down quite a bit. All the Infinity Gauntlet stuff. Where's that book with Iron Man holding the Infinity Gauntlet that went crazy? Or the first time Cap swung Mjolnir? Like, where's those books at right now? And nobody.
Avengers Assemble.
Yeah. Where's that book right now?
I have it, and maybe I missed the boat on selling it because it dropped.
Yeah, it dropped.
I was like, bro, I can get 300. No, I can't get $300.
Yeah.
Can't get $300 for it. But yeah,
all that stuff raises and drops so fast, But villains, items.
Look at Oregon rubbing it in. That guy, you lose, these battles on,
what's
on
ink?
the Batman Beyond. You lose these battles on these auctions and stuff, and then you have people like JoJo over here that go in and they swoop in. Yeah. Stick to Nevada, okay?
Here's what I'll say about
don't shop in Washington.
Her what do you call it? Woman cave of nerd woman. What is she called? The Woman Cave in Vegas. That's it. The Woman Cave in Vegas. Here's what I'll say. Here's my shout out to the Woman Cave in Vegas.
Woman Cave.
I can't stand it when she jumps in an auction, and here's why. Because whenever I bid against her, the whole chat panel is like, "Oh, you're a jerk. Let her win. Let her have her book. Go get your book, JoJo." I'm like, "What the hell, man? Whatever."
Right?
I gotta win. I gotta win an auction and have everybody hate me over it. In other
Yes.
auctions, you win, and you're like, "Hey, I won the auction." People are like, "Goodbye, good job, way to spend more money than the last guy." You win against her, and they're like, "You're a jerk, man. You should
You're a
let her have."
jerk. How could you?
How could you do that to JoJo? We love JoJo. How
We love
dare you?
JoJo. Yeah. we all do. And then she goes in and like, man.
Yeah.
You could be the heel. You could be the heel for sure. Yeah, that's it, JoJo. It's on.
Yeah.
I got my Deadpool money. Next time I see your name in them chats,
Oh, man. They're gonna call Augie $1 up. He's gonna be $1 up.
Right.
Every time you bid, he's gonna bid $1 up.
That's right. I'll be the dollar guy. Hey, I'm always that guy. And look, I have another Deadpool card.
Shoot. Wait, is that a Gem Mint 10 too?
No, it's not.
Look at you go. Look at you go.
Damn it. I've gotten it's so funny. Look. She said challenge accepted. Wow, that's what she said. Bring it.
Yep. You're on now, Agu. I put your foot in your mouth for you.
Damn, thanks, man. Shoot. Hey Jojo, you want to let go of that at 880? I'll give you a good deal. Well, there's a bargaining chip right here. Mira is Deadpool.
Wait, what size? What number is that?
What, the card?
Yeah.
Oh, it's an Impel 3.
No. What grade?
Detective 880. She has Detective 880.
Oh, why? Do you need it?
I would like it. It's a cool cover. It's a cool cover, but man, I can't believe what's the key on it. Jock and Snyder. It's a cool cover.
Is that the one with the bats flying out of his head? I don't like it. It's okay. It's all right. Modern. I mean, to me, to have that book, I'd probably just, if I liked it that well, I'd take a print. Like, if there's nothing special about it.
No, I bought the Spanish Mexican version.
Yeah, the foil one.
That's beautiful. But it's cool from afar. Like if I have it, it looks cool right here. But
yeah,
tick 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 tick. It's a clock. Tick tick tick.
That's all right. That happens.
It's all right, man. Whatever. Haven't bought books from that guy on YouTube ever.
Okay. Well, I've got the Mexican foil version of Hulk 181, Wolverine 1, and it was a 3-pack. And X-Men, giant size X-Men 1, I think.
Yeah,
a 3-pack of foils, and I got the whole 3-pack intact and opened them up, and they were perfect. I mean, I think they're 9/8 contenders, but I have them hanging up at my wall at work across from a window. So, nice. So when the sun comes down, right about when it's time to quit, the sun starts coming down and it reflects off them, and I get like red and pink light all over the room.
Nice.
It's time to leave. Now they're probably going to sun fade and look like crap in a few years, but hey.
Speaking of like name, first appearance, cover, and stuff like that. So Man-Bat is another one on my radar right now.
Ooh.
Detective 400. It says Man-Bat. It has Man-Bat. On the cover. Man, I almost went with the Spanish version of that, and it was like $40, and I was like,
I'm thinking about upgrading my copy.
Oh, okay.
My copy's messed up, and I ended up getting it for almost nothing. Let's see if I can find it here. What is it? Is it Tech? It's a Tech 400, right?
Yep.
All right, I'll grab it real quick.
Yeah.
Let's start with D or T?
Detective.
All right.
With the D. That's my bub comment of the night.
All right, here we go.
All right. Uh-oh.
There's my Tech 400 copy.
Dang.
Not a representing copy.
Yeah.
It needed work. It was kind of water damaged when I got it. Tons. It's got more ticks than a rabid dog, but pretty rough. But here's what happened. I got it home. I was so excited because I had never read this story before.
Yeah.
And this was years ago. I bought this. And I probably paid a little bit under fair market for it at the time, or what I thought. And then I was reading the story, and this happened. There's a panel cut out.
Oh, hey, Bubs.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a heartbreaker.
Ooh, that hurts.
So I hollered at the guy. He gave me like almost all my money back. So
Okay.
I'm only into this book. I think I ended up I'm like $20 or something into this book.
Wow.
So
But it
because,
wasn't $20 originally.
no, it wasn't. Like I said, it was a few years ago, and I paid
Yeah.
market at that time, so
Yeah.
it's not as bad as it would have been today. But still, I was devastated, man. I was reading it, and
Yeah.
my heart sunk. I still don't know what happens in that panel because I've never read it. In the, my
Hey,
only copy.
there's a Mexican version for $40.
I bet there is. But like that means I'll probably never slab it because it would get a green label and it would say incomplete.
Okay, incomplete.
So,
Yeah.
at that point, I probably just keep it as a reader, but then you're missing a panel, so it still sucks.
Yeah.
So I'm always looking for
Top loader, maybe.
yeah. Oh, I've had it hung in my room, hung in my room really since I got it. It's only been down for a couple months.
Yeah.
It was a mainstay in this room for a long time, and one of my grails. I just absolutely love Man Bat because it was the first episode of the animated series. Man, it was on leathered wings. Such a good show and such a good first introduction. And the introduction in that and the introduction in this are very different, but they're both very good.
Okay.
And
Batman 232, it's like almost verbatim in the animated series.
for which?
Ra's al Ghul.
Oh, is it?
It's almost verbatim, like because I read the facsimile. I was like, oh,
that's one I don't have.
I reckon. Hey, all right, it's almost like the cartoon.
That's cool.
Yeah,
I love Man Bat, and I went ahead and picked up most of his early appearances. So I have his second, third, fourth, and maybe fifth appearances.
I have those. What is that, like 402, 403?
Yeah, they skip around.
Yeah.
402, 403, and then they come back again. Like
like it's not 401.
No.
But yeah, I have those. They're in pretty rough shape. They're in pretty rough shape, but I have
those are in better shape than this one that I have. But oh well.
Yeah. Hey Bubs, you collect Gotham City Sirens? Have you gotten any of them books?
No, is that no?
I'll show you this cover. This is like
girls, isn't it?
Yeah, this is a cover that's up Bubs' alley, I guess you could say. I would think.
I thought I felt something.
So, it's that whole on the cover, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And I've seen this one actually.
So who's that the first appearance of?
It's just a team. It's the first issue of that team.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it the first time that they teamed up?
Kind of. Yes. It's the first time they officially teamed up.
Okay. And called themselves this.
Yeah. But this is like a how do you say, look, it's like a $400 book.
And, and a 9.8, I guess.
Yeah. And I've seen it. I've seen this 9.8 at this shop here in the Seattle area. And at the time, I think the guy was asking for $400.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. I have to do a little bit more research, maybe because of the print count or something. I mean, it is a nice cover.
Nah, I'm not even crazy about the cover. What is that, J.G. Jones?
Who is that?
Yeah, J.G. Jones.
Yep. And then I do have the not the I have this one.
That's so high.
It is. I have no.
I mean, once you get into the $300 range, there's some serious Silver Age keys that you can purchase in mid grade.
Yeah,
that's what I don't understand about the 9.8 moderns. Like, now that's a good cover.
Yeah, I have this guy. I bought it at Emerald City.
Is that the same book but a different variant?
The A cover.
This is the A cover?
This is the A cover.
Well, that's way better than the other one.
The A cover. And I got a good deal, I thought. It's like $35 at the time. Man, I'd put it at
what's that one selling for?
66.
Oh, or make an offer. Hey.
I already have it.
Right.
The second print's pretty cool too. I think you'd like the second print. But each time I look for this book, man, each book is $15 or $20 per book in that series.
Now, they haven't cast Poison Ivy in a modern. Say modern. That's sad to say that.
Because we've
A
seen her.
modern. We've seen her. But I mean, they haven't put her in any of the current continuity Batman movies,
No.
and she'd still be a pretty good villain. I think she'll always be a good villain. So, and
Yeah, the
we have the other two already cast. So,
yeah, what is that? In the there's a show out right now, right? In the
is there?
DC animated, it has a Harley and Poison Ivy and stuff. And
Oh
they're doing a good
yeah,
job. Gabby kind of was watching it. I love that number one. I got lost before reaching me. Dang, that
sucks.
stinks, Oregon. That sucks.
But no sales
Ouch.
tax, so you're not out
Yeah,
that.
at least you didn't. Yeah, at least you weren't out the tax money, man. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Oregon's pretty cool, Bubs. He said he's gonna buy me my a ticket to the Mariners game this year, and hot
Oh wow,
dog, and a soda, and a cotton candy, and peanuts and Cracker Jacks.
that's pretty good.
Yeah, right. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. I'll
Did he
um,
get two seats, or are you just gonna sit in his lap?
I don't know, but yeah, it is. It
Yeah,
is. It is Seattle. It
you
is
gotta reach your
Seattle, so it
fine
might
print,
be
my
one
friend.
seat.
You gotta reach your
Yeah, it
fine
might be
print.
one seat. Yeah, it is. It is Seattle, man. It is
Yeah,
Seattle.
that's how it goes.
Uma Thurman played Poison. Yeah, she did an okay job. You
I,
know,
the script in that movie was so horrific
it was.
that I don't
Yeah.
think anyone could have acted their way out of that movie and saved
eh,
anything. I mean, it was so bad.
Yeah. Oregon's like, nope. That.
No, he's gonna get
Or
three seats with one empty between you now.
yeah, there you go. Maybe, perhaps. But no, and I don't know what the series is now called now, but on the DC universe, but Poison Ivy, she says like she's an activist. She's like, I'm not a terrorist. I'm an eco activist or something like that. And that's kind of modern-ish. These people believe all that jazz.
Where you live, they do. I live in Kentucky. We had 98% of the people here storming the Capitol.
Yeah, for real, right?
They all came home with souvenirs, man. It was crazy.
Oh yeah, look,
Just in the
look
flea
what
markets
Oregon
around
said.
here.
I have to put up my feet up somewhere.
There you go.
Yeah, because I guess he's a 6 footer. I don't know. He's like 6'2" or something. And obviously, I'm not 6'2". Hey, what's up, short box? Hey, is that a new logo? I don't know.
It's a little different
Man,
because
Harley
the other
Quinn
one
and
had
Poison
like a
Ivy. That
head
shit's
from the
amazing.
waist up, didn't it? Her old logo had from the waist up. That one's supposed
Yeah,
to be the head, maybe.
yeah. Maybe she lost the rights to her logo.
Surely not. She never had it in the first place.
Oh.
Who didn't Weapon X make that for her though?
No, somebody else.
Oh, I thought Weapon X made that.
No, I don't think it was Weapon. I mean, maybe she could clarify. But I don't. I don't think it was Weapon.
Was it that one guy that I always tease? Looks like Martin. That guy in Texas. I always make fun of him, and I say that that's Martin with a Y.
Yeah. Right. No. Not
Oh,
him.
okay. I thought I saw them on a stream not too long ago.
Oh no. The guy I think who made that logo is just a seller or
Oh,
a
okay.
host of a seller. How about that?
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know. What's up, Bubs? Have you made any purchases lately, man? How you been?
I'm not.
Impossible.
I'm not trying to take a break from comic buying,
Yeah.
but I I bought a new guitar, so I had to
Okay.
buy a new amp, and I had to buy new cables, and I had to buy a new tuner, and that's just what happens. I had to buy a new stand. Those purchases all rolled into each other, and then just kind of laying low. We're doing this home remodel,
Okay.
so we've got a lot going in.
I don't know. Maybe the market here in Seattle, everybody wants to be like the next Kurt Cobain or somebody, right? But I sold a Budweiser guitar
Mm-hmm.
and a PV amp
Yeah,
for $80.
yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, the guy was like some young kid and stuff. You know, I sold
I
it
bought it off. You
on
still got? You
OfferUp.
got any more?
I know, right? Hey, I'll send you the backpack. You want the guitar backpack?
I think I'm good.
Okay, just in case you want to be a traveler.
I have one. I have a backpack guitar in my trunk.
Yeah.
I do. And anytime I'm somewhere like with nothing better to do, and I just pop open the trunk and play out of my trunk, or practice, I should say, not play, practice.
Yeah. I'm only a 6 footer, 6'4" in my stilettos, 6'8" in your stilettos. I got platforms, bubs. I got them 8-inch pumps. Got the 8-inch pumps, man. Tricky made this one. The other one, someone we don't discuss made it, and they were ass hurt. So I stopped. See, I told you.
All right. I'm sorry.
Exactly. That's what I was like, hey,
I don't keep up with the
no,
community.
I try not to.
Well, no, I mean you try not to say anything, but you know what's going on. I
Eh,
truly don't know what the hell's
perhaps.
going on. No one likes me enough to include me in private chats.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
most of the time I don't get like I'm not in any of these big group chat chains where everyone's talking about everybody. I don't really have too much of that going on. So I don't really
Yeah.
know.
I'm not popular either, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I have a few one-on-one chats that I keep going, and people hit me up on Instagram that like kind of I don't really even know from YouTube. They just find me on Instagram. So
Yeah.
I have a lot of people that I chat with on there that I don't have never seen on YouTube. But you know, whatever.
Right.
Yeah, it's lookalike. Look, how much delay is that? We gotta be like a minute and a half delayed.
Uh,
Yes, his lookalike. So is that who we're talking about? That one? Is that who
yeah,
made it?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Let's see if I'm in that little shorty.
Or
No.
man, Voldemort. You just
I
can't
don't
speak
care.
his
I don't
name.
need
Get it,
drama.
Voldemort? That's pretty good.
Yeah. And they look like.
Well, that's cool. I just wondered. Yeah, F the drama and just not use it anymore. Wasn't it just like a month? I don't even get involved. But wasn't it just like a month ago? Or
No, and
sometimes I
then
get
it's
confused with time.
that remind. Hey, Bubs, want me to tell you a quick story, man? That reminds me of something.
Yeah.
And plus, the people want to get entertained. All right, so back in
You
the day,
sure
a
about
friend of
that?
mine,
I mean, they did subscribe to your channel, but go ahead.
they did, and then I'm glad, like my homies back at home, my hometown, they
Yeah.
don't really venture, and I haven't really told them on YouTube. Anyway, so one guy dated a girl. He was done
Uh-huh.
dating her, and I was out of the loop. I moved out here to Seattle first year of college. I moved back. Guess what? Another guy in the group was dating the same girl, and she was calling him a lot, and I thought she was calling
The original guy.
the original guy.
Yeah.
Couldn't reach him, so she's calling the new guy. So I said this, hey, that female dog is still after you, bro.
Because you're just messing around.
Yeah, no. And I was talking smack about this guy's girlfriend now, and I was like, whoa.
Go.
Oh. Hey, ever since then though, I was like, I just try to listen more
Yeah.
because I'll just change the names to protect innocent. I'm like, hey, John, bro, I'm sorry. Cliff didn't tell me that he was done, and I thought she was still after Cliff because she was really after Cliff and
Yeah.
maybe settled for John.
Like the biggest lesson I
Right.
ever learned like that, I had really probably my best friend at the time, and we had worked together for a while, but then after that we had done other stuff and we're hanging out and stuff. And I was working for his girlfriend's boss, something like that.
Okay.
And
Okay.
basically, so basically, long story short, they ended up breaking up, but I was still working for this girl's boss, for this girl's dad. And they were having a bunch of conversations, talking a bunch of smack about him, and I mostly kept out of it. But I didn't tell him that they were talking crap about him. I figured,
Yeah.
hey, that's her ex-boyfriend. They're probably going to come around to it anyway.
Yeah.
And then she had come to me a couple times and was asking me questions like, how do I get him back? And how do I do this? And I said, look, and I basically told her, and I wasn't really speaking on his behalf. I felt it. This is what I believed. So I was just telling her what I thought the truth to be. I was like, look, I don't think you guys belong together at all. I think he's here and you're there, and that's probably better off because you're a totally different person. You want a totally different person. He's never going to be that guy. He's this guy. You know,
Yeah,
so let
yeah,
him be that guy, you be that girl, and you just go somewhere else. You
not
know, I mean, I
you're
liked
not.
her. Okay, I wasn't trying to break them up. They already broke up. Well, guess
Yeah.
what? They get back
Oh,
together, and she tells him all this crap about how I discouraged her from getting back with him and said that they shouldn't be together, which technically I did. So, but not the way she put it. Like,
oh,
not,
absolutely.
I wasn't
Yeah, yeah,
putting him down. I was just saying maybe you two just need to be apart and not be back together. Because she kept
yeah,
trying to harass me, trying to find out how to get him back. I'm like, maybe you don't need him back. Maybe he don't need you back. You know,
yeah.
whatever. And so he held that grudge against me. Probably still does. Now we've talked and hung out and ever, but it's never been the same.
Right.
We've never been as close as we were before that. So
Yeah.
I kind of learned my lesson on that. So anytime
Yeah.
people
I
break
mean,
up, I don't say anything bad about the other person
yep.
because you never know, especially with dudes, because I mean, a dude is just a half a light beer away from taking the next back at any moment, you know, if she maintains herself, you know, then
Yeah. No.
he's he's just right back at it. So I don't
He,
even try. When a dude dumps a girl, I'm like, all right, well, she might be back around. I better not say
yeah. I
nothing.
think. Again, I changed the names to protect the people, but yeah, I think John kind of held it against me a little bit, and luckily Cliff was like, "No, no, man, Agu don't know. He's in Seattle now. He's a Seattle guy now. He's a big city guy now. He doesn't know. He doesn't know the small town drama anymore." So I think he kind of held it for a while, and then they eventually ended up breaking up. And I think that's what kind of like, oh, okay, Agu's not so bad. But I'm saying like, she just got done with you.
Yeah.
You guys are best friends. She went over there.
Gotta be something messed up going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like that
Mm-hmm.
guy, like you said, they got back together, then they broke up. And when they broke up
Oh,
that
I didn't do
time,
that.
she had done him wrong. Like she was real bad to him, totally screwed him over. And you know, what do you say then? Told you so. You know, you don't really want to say that. He was your best friend, you know. So I'm just like, maybe she'll come back, man. You know.
Yeah, right. And then no, and then I think what it was is maybe you didn't want to lead people with a false hope and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it's not until like it happens to you that all right, cool. Maybe I was better off not hoping or chasing or
Yeah, he
thinking.
was my best friend. I knew he didn't need her.
Yeah.
You
No, and
know.
again, if this person is this person and you're trying to change them,
Yeah, exactly. And I liked him the way he was.
no.
You know, well, how can I
Uh,
turn him into my perfect man? I'm like, leave him alone. He's my perfect friend.
yeah,
Like,
yeah. What
get
is
out of here.
there's a the zebra doesn't change its stripes, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, there's another Spanish saying that
Leopard doesn't change his spots.
yeah, el,
Dominicans don't wear socks. I
yeah,
think
they
is
don't.
that one of them.
Yeah, that's one of them.
I don't know if that's
And
one of them.
the other one is el perico por donde va
How does that
sigue
go?
verde. So the
He's gonna
parrot,
go and eat green salsa.
yes, that correct. Man, if I had a bell, I'd be like, that's right. You got it.
I
You
heard it.
got it. That's right. A parrot,
No,
wherever he goes, he's still green.
that's
You
fair.
know, yeah, wherever he goes,
I
still
like that.
verde. Yeah, there's some good sayings in Spanish, but there's a couple.
I know, but all the sayings they say to me, I don't understand, and they know it, and yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, yo, man. I grew up in a small town, Eastern Washington. I lived in Los Angeles for a little bit,
Mhm.
and there's like Salvadorians and Hondurans and
Yeah.
Guatemalan, everything, And I'm sitting there, you know what? When I listened to their Spanish, I was doing this. I'd be like, "Ama, yeah, I'm learning Espanol."
Yeah,
But yeah, Central American Spanish is
it's
just a little
different.
different.
It is
Yeah,
very different.
DC first appearances aren't worth squat.
Well, that's
Oregon,
not nice.
what happened? Oregon, you just hit click back a little bit?
He's been drinking.
Oh, okay.
I
Hey,
think
they
he's
have the
been
most
drinking.
micro brews per capita in the U.S.
Yeah, and he'll invite you to a ball game for one seat and show you
for
the
one
Space Needle.
seat. Yeah, show me the Space Needle.
The old sneaky Space Needle, I think they call it.
Yeah, could you see it from Safeco? Yeah, and the nosebleeds and behind the nosebleeds, the
Hey,
concessions, you could see it. Yeah.
he'll make sure you find it.
Yes. He was like, I'll show you. I'll
He's
show
working.
you the Space Needle.
He's working. Oh man, that happens to me, man. I feel you. When I'm at work, I'll like pause a live feed because I don't want to miss anything. and then I come back and I forget to make it live. So then I'm watching something that's like 10 minutes old, and I'll be commenting, and people are like, "What the hell's wrong with you, bub?" I'm like, "Nothing.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?"
I've had it where I'm watching it on my phone. I receive a phone call, and it goes back to the feed. I'm like, "Oh, dude, that was half an hour ago."
Yeah.
No bad seats in Safeco. Yeah, man, it's the
But
house
they're
that
all
Ken
facing
Griffey
the
Jr.
field.
built.
Any of the ones facing the field are no good unless the Yanks are playing.
That's one thing I don't like about Safeco, or it's called T-Mobile Park now. I'm sorry, Oregon.
Oh, they changed it?
Yeah, they just changed it. But I think because of the Corona and stuff, like people haven't really caught on. But yeah, no. If it's the Yankees, the Minnesota Twins, any of the Canadian ball clubs that come down here, it's a home game for them.
Oh, okay.
It's one of the cheaper
right
seats,
now.
I think, or something.
Like right now, that's how it is because they don't have any ball up there.
No, prior.
Oh, okay.
Prior. Yeah. But yeah, the Minnesota Twins, Boston comes in, and actually, I think there's like a satellite fan base here. Like they have their own bar.
Oh my gosh. There's a couple of those. There's a couple of those in New York. There's a couple of Boston bars where they're like Red Sox bars. You're like, what the hell is this doing in Manhattan? A Red Sox bar in New York City? Like, what the hell's wrong with you people? But they're there. Transplant.
My hat says Safeco, right? Yeah. Yeah. Only like, I don't know what's the percentages, but low percentages of eventually it's going to get to 25% of full capacity at Safeco this year. We'll see. Yeah, I mean, see, look at that. I go to Seattle to watch Doyers play. Yeah, dude. I think the flight from LA and a ticket to the ball game is cheaper. 2 years ago, I took Gabby to the Dodgers game, and we saw Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And I was like, "Hey, Gabby, is that Kareem?" Wait, and she's like, and I was like, "Yeah, that guy is 7 foot. That is Kareem." I was like, "Oh."
Wow.
But he was there. He was there with his handler. His handler was just as old as he was. I was like, "What?"
Wow.
And there's people like with a pin. They were like doing this. He was like, "No," shaking him off. And that was the ball game we went to was the only one that the Dodgers lost. They killed the Mariners, but I don't know if Don Dizzle remembers it, but the Mariners won on a balk. That was awesome, and it was cool because I was in the 300 level, and to my left were like 6 or 7 cholos with the LA gear and stuff. And I'm the only nerd. I'm the only Latino nerd wearing, the Mariner hat. And even my ruca over here, she's wearing Dodgers, So these guys were like, "Ooh, we got you, hey, we got you, bro, we got you," all this other stuff. And nobody around me doesn't know what a balk is, but I'm sitting there like, yeah. I was the only one you like laughing, jumping, screaming, happy.
You must have been on the edge of your seat anyway, because that had the bases loaded, right?
It was the bases loaded, man. Kyle Seager's up to bat. He's our bat, right?
Yeah.
And home dude is like, he goes into the windup, and then he steps and doesn't throw the ball. I was like, dude, toss this.
Anything,
like under anything, dude.
Get it across the plate.
Get it across the plate. And I'm sitting there jumping, Joe, like, yeah, it was awesome. Fireworks went off. It was cool, man. It was awesome. So yeah, baseball, I think it's fun in person.
It is fun. It's way more fun at the ballpark than it is to watch on TV. But I still enjoy it in the playoffs and stuff. I enjoy watching on TV still, but in person, it's just fun to be at the ballpark. I still go to minor league games around here, but of course not this year. But they're talking about opening it back up some this summer, but we'll see. Which sucks because my birthday is in a couple weeks, and it's always it's usually during opening week at the ballparks. So I'm usually trying to find a way to get to a season opener, but it ain't gonna happen this year probably. Unless you win like the lottery. They're doing like lottery systems for some of the games.
Right.
And I'm not about to do all that crap. And it's expensive too.
For home openers in Seattle, it's like the only time the city's really clean. They have the sweeps for the
Mm-hmm.
street people. They just move them. They move them. Part of it is because people need to park there, like the vendors are outside, the rickshaw guys,
Mm-hmm.
all that stuff. Oregon went over. Yeah, he saw some games. I I went to the Mariners game for the 20th anniversary back in the day. I think this is 1996, and I saw King Griffey Jr. go 0 for 4 with 3 strikes out versus the Texas Rangers. That was my first ever
Wow.
ball game. I was like,
I feel like that's a win, though. I mean, overall,
I don't remember. I mean, Joey Cora did his thing. Edgar always, Randy was still there. I think. This is before A Rod, I believe. I don't remember A Rod.
well, you're
But
lucky.
yeah, we had John
As a Yankee
Olerud,
fan, I remember him well.
Jamie Moyer. We had some ballers, man. They just couldn't piece it together. Stinks.
That's cool.
April what, Bubs?
First week.
First
First week of
weeks.
April. Yep.
You know,
All right, I'm gonna show you this real quick.
Edgar. Let's
Let
see what you
let
got.
me share my screeny here. All right. So how do I do that? Hold on. Share, right?
Yep. Yep.
Share screen, and then
Yep.
I want to pick a tab.
Yep.
Chrome tab.
Screen A or B.
All right, did that do it?
Yeah, but Bubs, close the other ones down. You can't show that, dude. We can close the other tabs. This is PG, man.
Ha ha ha.
What you got there?
All right, first let me change my name. I didn't realize I was still Big Butts Comics.
Yeah, man. That's what I was like. Hey, what is this?
Well, I was on Cover Slingers on Saturday,
Okay.
and I won, and we were battling off Big Butt books.
Yeah, no, I think that's why. Was it Oregon who called you that?
Yeah.
I was like, all right, cool. I'll just go with it.
All right, so check this out. So I just won this book about an hour ago.
Yeah.
And it's a 1 in 50 variant. I won it for $32.
Oh wow.
So that's
Slab.
already good, right? And it's already slab, but it's a green label.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, why is it a green label, right? So let's see if you can see that real close. Is that close enough? Let's try this. How about that?
Not on my screen. Let me
see if I can make it bigger.
Let me move my StreamYard. Okay, there it is. 2 names written on cover and marker.
Right. But so that's what CGC says, right?
Yes.
So I want to also show you. How do I close this? Go back, maybe. Yeah. Okay. So I want to show you what mycomicshop.com listed it as. Savage Wolverine 2013, number 4B, CGC qualified, whatever, U variant.
Yep.
Says slab standard, no notable issues. Variant edition, 2 names written on cover and marker. And the reason that I notate that is because if this were a raw book,
yes,
it would have said signed by and said who those 2 people were.
Yes.
And then it would have said no COA.
Correct.
To let you know that it's signed, but they can't prove it. Okay?
Correct. Yep.
But in this case, the signature is an awesome book, first of all. I absolutely love the cover. And those are the 2 signatures.
Yeah.
And that bottom one is Herb Trimpe. And this one is Frank Cho.
Okay.
And I know because I have like 3 other Frank Cho sigs and a Herb Trimpe sig. So I know that it's a Herb Trimpe signature and a Frank Cho.
Yeah.
So what's the chance I'm taking is just that book is legit, right?
Yeah.
But I think it is. But my point is I don't think a lot of people bid on it because if they had written just in the right here in variant edition, if they wrote signed by Herb Trimpe and, whatever.
Yeah.
Then it would have Herb Trimpe and Frank Cho. I believe it would have sold for more.
Right.
So
yeah, good stuff, Compton. And Oregon says the book is dope.
Yeah, I love it.
Hey, you could do dope in Oregon and not get in trouble anymore, Bubs.
Oh, nice. I heard that.
It's a slap. Like, hey, continue.
That's not so bad. As long as you're not transporting for friends.
Yeah.
So I just picked this book up. So what I'm going to do with it, it trips me out. Okay, so Frank Cho signed it because he wrote the story.
Yep.
And he did all the interior art for this issue, which I have, which he did the A cover for too. Herb Trimpe's on there, obviously, because he's a co-creator of Wolverine. So he's the one that drew Hulk 181.
Yeah.
Right? So you know who didn't sign the book? The cover artist. Francis Lian Liu, you or whatever.
You,
right?
yeah, you.
So you didn't sign the book. But he still does signatures, so I'm going to get the book. I'll leave it in the slab because it's a 9.6.
Yep.
And then I'll wait for con season to come back. And when it does, and when that guy's signing, I'll hunt him down. I'll get him to sign it, hopefully in person. And then I'll crack it then. And at a 9.6, I bet I could press that into a 9.8, send it into CBCS, and get all 3 signatures verified.
Yeah.
By the time I do all that, that book will have cost me like $150. So, so they better be real, right?
Right. Yeah. No, like you said, you've already seen that signature. And remind me, is Frank Cho like rare? Like, does he charge a lot?
Frank Cho, there's a Frank Cho book right here. Yeah. Frank Cho is just like, I don't know. You can get Frank Cho signed stuff. I've never seen him anywhere signing stuff, but my area is small, so I wouldn't be surprised if he has come close to here, but hasn't come.
Yeah.
You know, Oregon didn't sign it either. You didn't sign it, and neither did he. What that'd be messed up if Luan Yu's cousin was named, Chang He. They're like, you didn't sign it, and he didn't either.
He didn't either. Right? Yeah.
But, I'm not trying to say that signature is like super rare. Neither of these signatures are super rare or coveted, I don't think. Herb Trimpe's still alive, I think, and he's still signing books. Mostly Wolverine books and mostly stuff he didn't draw, honestly. Most of the stuff he signs because he had a pretty short run on Hulk and he didn't really do too much else that I'm aware of. He had did some short runs in the 80s for the Marvel miniseries, did a few of those, but he really didn't draw Wolverine again. So most people just get his signature on a Wolverine book. They don't care if it's one that he drew. So I get that a lot, Oregon.
Hey, we're not broadcasting from Oregon. It's okay.
Oh, we're not?
No.
We're in the big city.
We're close. Agu's a big city guy now.
I heard about that. You don't know what's going on in a small town, man. You ain't worried about that small town gossip?
Yeah. That's why he pays $2,200 for 2-bedroom apartment.
Dude, I shipped an AOK Saturday.
Yep.
Saturday morning. And it already got there, man. I shipped it to Chicago.
Oh, dang.
It was there today at 2:00.
Wow. I think this slab, the guy shipped it on Tuesday. Or no, hold on. Excuse me. We are on Tuesday. Oh, we're Monday.
No, this is Monday.
Yeah. What was it? Yeah, no, it was pretty quick. I think it was Thursday or something. It was pretty quick. We talked about it, and then all of a sudden it's here. That's cool. So I think hopefully that's a good sign.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, it's not that's that rare from Kentucky to Chicago. We're not that far away. It's driving distance, but it's a good distance, but it's drivable. So I mean, it's not that far to travel in 2 days, but still, I mean, I sent a priority.
Yeah. No, he shipped it. He shipped it Friday, and it got here today.
Yeah, man, I'll take it.
Yeah,
I hope things are back to normal because it's been pretty bad lately. I've still got one package lost in somewhere, and it's really, come on. And I live in a place called Jamestown, and it's lost in a place called Jonestown, and I'm like, did they mislabel it? Because it shouldn't be in Mississippi. It's in Jonestown, Mississippi, instead of Jamestown, Kentucky. I'm like, really? Damn.
It's gonna go to Jamestown, Ohio, or something.
Yeah, they're gonna push it. Somebody screwed up the zip code, probably. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, no. My Deadpool card, I shipped it out on Tuesday. I dropped it off before 4 p.m. and the person received it on Thursday. So I shipped it
That's
from
pretty good.
Washington to Florida.
Damn, that doesn't get any worse than that.
Yeah, and yeah, no, the dude got it. Um, and I was kind of he didn't give me a review.
What?
He didn't give me a review, Bubs. I was
Did
like,
you
oh,
send him one of those annoying emails hoping he'll review? Like,
no,
thanks for your purchase. Please
no,
leave a review. That's how I make my money.
yeah.
But he
No,
probably looked at your 3 past sales and knew that already.
right. I don't have anything to show you, but I put the Deadpool card inside a small bubble mailer that you would just put a card in.
Yeah.
I put that inside a Gemini mailer, wrapped it with bubble wrap, put it inside a $15 box, and I put with packing peanuts on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I spent $50 shipping it because home dude spent $2,000.
For real. Yeah, that's how I feel about it.
Yeah, I was like, bro, this guy spent a pretty good amount of money. I'll edit the amount later when I learn
Yeah.
how to edit. But
Yeah.
anyway, yeah, no, he didn't give me a review.
That sucks, man. He should have
Yeah,
definitely gave you a review for that.
yeah.
For a good transaction of that high value, I always leave reviews. Now it
I
pisses
I
me off when I
I
buy
insured it and everything.
when I buy a pack of 9-volt batteries and someone's like, please leave a review for your purchase. I'm like, dude, they're fucking batteries. The fact that they weren't run down when I got them, that's what more do you need to know? You know, but
Yeah,
if I spend that kind of money, I leave a review. It's just proper.
yeah,
It's what people do, Agu.
yeah.
People do that.
Yeah, I should have hand delivered it. Maybe I should have. Maybe I should have taken a flight. I don't
Well,
know.
for it to get from
You did.
Oregon to Florida that fast, it probably ran the drug road. It goes right through
Yeah.
Colorado.
And do you think they ship a little different because I did insure it for the full value?
I mean, they don't know what the value is. They're hoping they're probably just as much hoping you're not committing insurance fraud. Yeah, on the U.S. Postal Service.
Yeah.
I
So I
don't
don't know
know.
how that works, but I got the notification that it was hand delivered
That's
to
cool.
individual. I'm like, all right, score, because it finally cleared. It was on eBay for like a month, almost 3 weeks. And then
Yeah, that's
it
messed
sent
up.
over to PayPal, and then PayPal said this: "We need to verify your bank account." What? I was like, "Fine, another stupid day." And then I didn't do the rush, so it was 3 days after that. Yeah, right.
I
So
ain't giving you that 1%, you
nope,
bastards.
nope. You already took 50. They already took 50 off the top without even doing anything.
Yeah, for real.
Because they took their their cut.
Yeah,
You know. So
$50, by the way, people, not 50%.
no, yeah, $50,
Yeah.
not yeah. But no, I figured I go all out a little bit because I mean I could have done it with the little box like this, priority, the small priority one,
Yeah, but did you
But
have signature verification requested?
all right, here's the story with that. No,
Uh,
you know why?
no.
Because I accidentally unclicked it when I was scrolling to verify. Yes, pay and ship. I did a misclick,
Damn.
but it did say on the tracking delivered to individual.
Yeah,
So
but what
see
individual?
that look that yes that I dude I was like, oh.
So,
But guess
two,
what? It said tracking completed and it's been over a week
yeah.
and it is insured. Dude
And you
hasn't
haven't heard
reported me,
anything from the guy at all? So you're just assuming that it's there?
but I haven't. I'm not moving that money.
No, I understand. But, if eBay's like, hey, you owe this guy $2,000, if they
Yeah,
have to step in, that would suck.
yeah, it would. But the thing is, since I went through eBay shipping, that little click thing, um, it didn't let me insure it for the amount that I put into it. Only the sold amount. Is it because eBay knows, hey, dude, you just sold this item for said price. You can't insure it for more.
Right. Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah,
I say that they're
but
capping that as the value. I know you have some shipping costs and stuff like that involved, but
Yeah. So
I think
maybe, and it was my first ever sale. Like and it was a little bit of a learner, for sure. But
I
because
sold.
it did default to signature verification, but I also heard, hey, people don't like it because they have to wait. And then, luckily for me, the address, it was a business address. It was like a business unit. Like, I did the Google Map thing, and I scrolled
Yeah,
and I looked at the business. So it was just inside a suite and stuff. So the post carrier had to go inside. It wasn't like left
left
on
on
a
the
front
doorstep or
front
something.
porch.
Yeah,
Yeah. So that
I
put me
had
on ease a little bit at ease a little bit.
two
And the
stories.
fact that it's been like a week, so I was like, okay.
When I sold my Legion of Superheroes, Supergirl and Legion of Superheroes 23 9.8 CGC, right?
Yep.
Sold it in literally 12 minutes on Instagram.
Oh
Okay.
wow.
So took the guy's money. I got it back from CGC, sent a picture of it on my desk, and it was sold in 12 minutes
Wow.
for asking.
Yeah.
And I didn't do signature confirmation because I hate signature confirmation because I don't live, and I know you live 2 seconds from your post office,
Yeah.
and I kind of do too, but I work in another town.
Yeah.
So I can't go. I mean, I can go at lunch if I want to take like an hour and a half lunch. I can go to the post office and hope there's no line, right? So
Correct.
usually
Correct.
when something comes signature confirmation, it means I can't pick it up until Saturday.
Yeah.
And they're open for only a few hours on Saturday. I go wait in line and I get my packages. Sometimes I'm more eager than that, and I'll try and cut out from work and work something out. So I hate signature confirmation because it always
Yeah.
delays my books by 4 or 5 days
Yeah.
getting them. So I didn't send signature confirmation, and U.S. Postal Service lost the book,
Shut
and
the
it was
fuck up.
lost for almost 2 months. Now I insured it to value. I put a crap to. In fact, I overinsured it. I insured it just in case because I figured if I have to give this guy the money back, then I want enough money to buy the comic back myself.
Break
You know,
even.
yeah, break even, have that guy
Yeah.
get his money back, and
Yep.
then what? Then
Mhm.
I'm out the book and I'm out
Correct.
the money,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
So I got to give him his money back and have enough back left that I can still purchase the book. Is the way I looked at it.
Yeah.
Not him purchase the book. That doesn't do me any good.
Right.
So, but anyway, the book got lost. It was gone for like 2 months, and it finally showed back up in the system and made it to him. And it was going from Kentucky to like I think the guy was maybe in Oregon,
Okay.
and so it was going to take a long time anyway.
Yeah.
But yep, just freaking disappeared, man. I spent like 60 something bucks in shipping,
Yes.
and it still just disappeared. I was
Yeah.
like, oh
No,
well.
I spent 50, and at that point the extra 260 for the signature
Mm-hmm.
it was negligible at that point, because it was
Yeah.
like, $2.60. I'll go walk around, right? I'll find it on the ground, um but yeah, I've heard that. I heard that, hey guys, sometimes signature verification, people work, people have other things, they can't be there from 9 to 5, at their homes. So that's what made me second guess a little bit. And I was like, well, as I was thinking yes or no, then I had this. Then this is the thought that came into my head. Well, if I spent that much money, I'd go through the hassle of going to the
Yeah.
post
If it's
office.
that much
If
money, you would. Like a buddy
exactly.
of mine, anything
Yeah.
over, I think he does $300. So anytime he sells anything over $300, he forces signature verification, and he
Okay.
puts it in his listing. If this is
Oh,
over $300, the signature verification is going to be charged, and he charges them the
yeah.
appropriate amount on shipping.
Yeah. No, and so after I shipped it, because then I said this crap. I could. So I looked at the email. Is there a way to add signature verification? No, there's no. After once it's gone, you can't do it. And which I thought was kind of weird, because wouldn't they want the extra $3? I don't know. One time I accidentally the f- the flat rate envelope
Uh huh.
was out on the lobby, right? It was out in the lobby. The shelf that had it, it's not there anymore, and they put a bag in it. I was like, oh, this is probably the replacement, the little Teflon bag or whatever.
Oh yeah, yeah. Tyvek.
Yeah, the Tyvek. Yes, thank you. So it was that. But I was like, oh, maybe it's the same thing. Oh, it's about the same size. And I shipped it, and I did the pre-label stuff. It was the $9 or the $8.65, whatever it
Yeah.
is,
For the flat rate, you had
for
done
the
it.
flat rate. Yeah, yeah. It got there 3 weeks later. My USPS account on my computer here, they charged me the difference. They charged me an
Oh,
additional $12 because they did the weight. I guess those are by weight.
yeah.
I had no clue. So the first thing I had is like, oh crap. Like, cause I got the notification, hey, improper postage. I was like, oh crap. So I contacted the guy who I sold the books to, and he's
Yeah.
like, hey dude, did it get there all right? And he's like, yeah, like, hey, does the USPS make you charge anything extra? I'm like, hey dude, I'll do you right, I'll give you the money. That's
Yeah.
what I was, because I've always heard that sometimes they're gonna get their money somehow.
Yeah, they're either going to get it from the seller or the receiver. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, it was Sanchez. It was Sanchez. I don't know if he's in the chat or not.
Okay.
But and he goes, his response, what kind of scumbag thing did he do? I was like, Sanchez, bro. I like you. I ain't trying to mess with you.
Yeah.
You're a cool guy, I know, but no, yeah, I got the notification. It was improper postage, and they billed it. And the way they billed it was next time I log into my USPS account, it didn't let me process an additional package. They're like, hey,
Without that,
outstanding balance due now.
that's cool.
And I was like, all right, so it was a lesson learned. All right, now, um, so I've ordered the flat rate envelopes. And speaking of which, I think their bubble wrap is a little bit behind. I ordered it like 2 weeks ago
Oh wow.
for them to ship it to me. So when I went to drop off the Deadpool card, I asked the lady for a couple more. She gave them to me.
That's all I use anymore. I
Yeah.
just roll them up and use them as bubble wrap.
Yep. So
That's what I do. I use them because I hate packing peanuts and they're expensive too.
uh,
So I just use those as rolls of bubble wrap. They had I have them shipped to the house too, and they always come in separate packages, which kills me. But everything like one flat rate medium box will come in like 2 days, and then I'll be waiting freaking 2 weeks for the flat rate medium envelopes. Like,
yeah.
oh.
Yeah. I guess Oregon does the same thing. Over $300 signature verification.
Cool.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. One time I went to the post office. The first time I ever sent out anything, like the first time I sent out any comic book, like, oh man, it was a Dylan's Comics.
Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah. So he was on JB's, and I think he got like RoboCop or something. And I was like, hey dude, I just saw them in a short box. No one's out for RoboCop. So I grabbed an additional 5 books, 6 books. And the only thing I knew was like, all right, this is Seattle. Let me put a plastic bag over them so they won't get wet inside.
That's
Whatever.
what I do.
I put bubble wrap, and I found a mailer, and I went up to the counter, like, hey, I'm trying to ship these to Ohio. The guy goes, it's gonna be $15. I was like, $15. I'd rather give Dylan the gift card for 15. I'm like, what?
For real.
So I was like, sir, that's a little high. And he goes, what is it? And I go, books. They're books. And he kind of opened it, looked in. He goes, yeah, they're books. Okay. He punches it in the computer, puts it on the scale. I guess we could do it for 285.
Medium ale.
Yeah. First time I ever. Allegedly, guys. Allegedly.
The same thing happened to me the first
Yeah.
time I shipped books.
Yeah, but I had, because the thing is, like, I would ask here in the
Yeah.
chat, and I tried to look it up, and no one really told me. And I was like, hey, I want to do something nice for this guy. He's pretty cool. And he got him. He did an unboxing and stuff, and that was awesome. And I apologize, dude. I'm sorry I sent it that way. And he was like, hey, man, they got here, didn't they? I was like, yeah, they did. I was like, they did. And then after that, that's when like Z told me, no, dude, this is no guy. One of those words. Yeah. This is how you do it. I'm like, oh, okay.
I shipped a package. I helped a guy in Canada get a his Grail action figure, right? and
Okay.
thing was 20 inches tall. Right, it was a giant Gandalf,
Wow.
and it's a quarter scale NECA,
Yeah.
and he got. I found him one down here. It was his 2020 want list item or whatever, top 2020 want list, and he wanted it real bad. And I found it down here, and I shipped it to him. And like when it hit the Canadian border, and so they asked me when I shipped it here whether it was a gift or whether it was a merchandise, and I was like, well, it's a gift. Now he did pay me back, but I didn't make any money on this. In fact, I lost money or AOK'd money in all the shipping costs and stuff. But I didn't sell him this by any stretch of the imagination. So I said, no, it's a gift. I said, okay, it gets to the Canadian border, CBSA or whatever it's called, right? Customs agent. And they opened the box, saw what it was, and charged like another $60 in duty in taxes, right? So I was like, that's bullshit. And so and they told me, sent me an email about it, and I had to pay it, and then he reimbursed me some of it. I only asked for some of it. He would have gave me all of it, I'm sure. But they were like, I was like, that's ridiculous. And I was like, it's my fault. I should have packed it differently or changed it. So I didn't want him to pay for my mistake. So so this last couple of weeks ago, I sent another package to another guy in Canada. And this time I was like, they're not getting one over on me, man. So I put all over it. I put a card on the front of it with the package. Happy New Year, accept this gift in big letters. Thanks for everything. I really appreciate you. Please accept this gift.
Yeah.
Thank you. Enjoy your gift.
Yeah.
Put gift like 6 times on that shit and send it. No problem. Went right through. Didn't have to pay nothing else. I'm sure they opened it. So
yeah.
Should have wrapped it in gift wrap. That's what I'm saying. I was thinking about that, and I was gonna buy gift wrap just for it, but all the gift I had was like, it's me and my wife most of the time. My son, I don't really wrap his crap too much anymore. I have gift bags for him.
Exactly.
But they were all like, Valentine's Day and
baby
Christmas,
showers.
and I didn't want it to be that obvious. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to write this, and it was free to just take I took a backing board and folded it, and made a card. So
no, I've heard that to actually use a birthday card or a birthday ribbon or a bow or something.
Yeah, it's a gift. It's a gift.
Yeah, but no, if you write a little note. But those guys are. I don't know. Sometimes it depends on their day too. Sometimes they're bored, they have nothing better to do, or maybe there is the strict scrutiny thing that they have to follow. Because sometimes
they're just doing their job, but they don't have to be as enthusiastic about it.
Yes,
that's it.
Because I've been to Canada and I've crossed over to Mexico, and
did you go in gift wrap? Did you?
No, I didn't. But either or, sometimes they're like, okay, all right.
Depends on the day, right?
And sometimes they're like, like, all right. I understand. But no. And the thing is, when I went last year, February of 2020, before they said no to us, before they said no, you stinky American.
Yeah.
Stay down there. I went, and it was pretty cool. But on the way back, the guy kind of gave me a talking to. Hey, where's your passport? And I was like, well, this and that. He had every reason to, but he was just checking out my story, and I didn't give him any gruff. I just answered the questions. They're like, oh, okay, whatever. Yeah. But I'm like, yeah, dude. This is my vehicle. It's registered with my name. Here's the registration. Here's my driver's license.
I hate even getting pulled over, man. It drives me crazy when I get pulled over and they ask you, they interview you with all these questions, and I'm like, a part of me is like, look, it's not illegal. They can ask me whatever they want, but I don't have to answer. So if I want, and they're like, where are you going? I can just be like, down this road. That's where I'm going. I'm going from here to there. You could be a jerk, but I mean, do you want to put yourself through that? Really?
Okay. Yeah. No. So
what?
I know that you try to answer the question as literal and straightforward as possible, right?
Yeah.
So the guy asked me that, hey, when was the last time you were in Canada? And I go, 15 minutes ago. Because I crossed, I'm in line.
Yeah.
And as soon as those words left off my mouth, I was like, "Oh, you idiot!" I held a straight face, but it was like 15 minutes ago, sir.
Yeah. And how long before that? At least 2 days.
And
Just
yes,
2
and
days.
how long before that? And I was like, "When did you enter?" And I was like, "Well, we were here. I crossed in 3 hours ago, 2 hours ago. Now we're back. What was the trip for?" My brother's right behind me. He had to purchase a vehicle, and yeah, I came with. Why'd you come with? Well, because I drove him to
Two,
Canada,
two
and
cars.
he has to drive his car back, and I had to explain all that with a straight face, because I'm saying like, "You really, bro? Like
Yeah.
for real?
Maybe he
Like
thought it was
yes,
a car trade. He's going to drive one car up and then just trade it off, trade paints.
yeah,
Maybe it was an illegal drag race, and
yeah,
they were
right."
racing for points.
Um, and because I don't know, I just had a feeling. When I pulled up, I had tint windows and stuff. I rolled all of them down
Yeah.
before I even stopped at the window. I rolled every single window down. I cleaned out the back of my truck because I always had junk in it. So like for hauling stuff to the transfer station or something.
Yeah.
So I cleaned the vehicle, rolled down all the windows. I did all that just to make it easy. And eventually he kind of like relaxed a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, why did you come and drop off your brother?
I hate that.
Because I told you that we just came up here to purchase a vehicle, and he's driving said vehicle, and he's right behind me. It's
Yeah.
like, dude, I just answered that. What was the reason for your trip? Because what was the reason for your trip? I was we made a purchase of a vehicle.
Yeah.
Later, why did you? Where's your? He's in his. He's just he's right there.
See, but then you
He's
don't
mine.
know. Sometimes you don't know what you don't know, and it could be something going on. They're trying to find some guy who looks just
Yeah,
like you,
yeah, right.
like they got the description and you fit it 100%. Blue star on your chest. They're like,
Yeah,
this guy, he's this tall. He's got
yeah.
this hair. He's got a blue star in his chest. And you're like, whoa. So you
Oh,
never know what's about to happen. Like the
right.
last time I
Yeah,
got pulled over, it was real simple, and I was pissed, but I tried to keep it in. And he was because I didn't do anything as far as I was concerned. I did nothing wrong. The guy pulled right out behind me and just followed me for like half a block and already threw his lights on. I was like, what the hell? That was fast. And he pulls me over. He's like, where are you going? I said, to work. And he said, where do you work at? Like, that's freaking pertinent. Who cares where I work
yeah,
at? But of course, I'm like, I work over there. He's like,
yeah.
oh, well, let me see your license. All right, here's my license. Well, it says you live over here. Yeah, I commute from there to here every day. He's like, oh, well, you need to. I was like, what? What? Is there a problem? And he was like, well, your tag's expired. See, I had no idea my tag was expired. I
Mm.
forgot. It had been my birthday for like a month ago. It was
Ooh,
expired for like a month.
yeah,
I
yeah,
totally forgot. So he let me off and he was like, So, but if I had been a jerk and been like, I know my rights, I don't have to answer your questions. Forget you, man. I'm gonna, talk to my lawyer. I'm filming this.
yeah, yeah.
If I wanted to do that,
I
I
have
probably
I
would have got
have the sheet of paper that lists my rights right here,
yeah,
sir.
exactly.
I know.
I don't have to roll the window down. I don't have to tell you how many guns I have.
Yeah,
You say guns? Yes, multiple.
yeah. I don't have to disclose that information.
Yeah. I mean, if I had done all that, I would have got a ticket for sure.
Yeah.
So,
No. One time, my brother and I got pulled over, and I lied because I just went with whatever answer.
and the first thing you thought of was a lie, Agu?
Yes.
That
Where are
can,
you going? Work. Because we were still in our work attire. We had khakis on, our name tag, our blue tops,
yeah.
name tag, khakis. We just left work. We went to Walmart. I forgot what did I pick up at Walmart? I don't know, dude. I don't know. It was probably like a gallon of juice. I have no idea. Um, but my brother's in the passenger seat. It's like, bro, we just left work, and you're telling him we're going. So I said, work. Where do you work? and I held out my chest. Thriftway,
Yeah. Duh.
grocery store.
You think I
Oh, what do
collect
you do? And I
people?
was like, oh, stock shelves, that sort of thing. I'm a grocer clerk. Oh, cool. Oh, Thriftway. Oh, hey, you guys are kind of friendly to cops, right? And I go, yeah, we welcome them all the time.
Yeah.
You get a free bakery item with purchase of coffee.
There you go. That sounds good.
Yeah, dude, because it was a little spot. It was on the main drag there in my hometown, and so cops would go in there and get a coffee, get whatever, and just sit there to pull over people. They just sit parked there, and the manager, the owner, he's not stupid. He's like, "Hey, you're welcome.
Yeah, why not?
Why not? There you go." But so I kind of knew that a little bit, but he's like, "Sir, you're going a couple miles over the speed limit," and I was like. Thank you. Yes, I am aware that there is a change, but I didn't break in time enough. All right. Go home. Go to work. He said, go to work. I'm like, okay, I'm going home. Or something like that. Other, yeah, I'm going home. Yeah. Like, what?
Like,
Like,
no. I'm calling.
yeah,
Sick.
it was one of those. It was one of those, man. I'm sure my brother could tell the story a little bit better than I did, but he was like, bro, you just left work, bro. You're telling me we're going back to work? And I go, the first thing that came, I was 17, Bubs. I was like 17, Bubs. I didn't know, man.
Yeah, I
That
know.
was a couple decades ago, you know.
No, it
That was
wasn't.
a story.
It's
That
close.
was, yeah, it was a couple decades, man. I'm counting decades out.
Look, Ramirez wants to know what the giveaway is. Las Cruces is putting stuff in the chat just to break up Oregon's streak.
Yeah, he did. Thank you, Cruces. He's like, man, get off of this. Somehow.
I thought he left.
Yeah, I thought he left.
Las Cruces.
I'm putting something in the chat right there. There you go. Oregon. I got pulled over in front of my house in high school, driving mom's Volvo to drop off neighbor's girlfriend off. My insurance was for a Volkswagen Dasher. Cop says this doesn't look like a Volkswagen. Pointed to the driveway, said no that. Hey, that's a Dasher. Hey, that's a Dasher.
Yep. What's today's giveaway, Agu? I think you should give away free subscriptions to Chad Fisher's IG.
Yes.
Everybody go sub up to Chad on IG. Is that what you call it, subbing up?
Yeah, hey, everybody sub up to...
It seems so creepy to tell people to follow other people. Go
yeah.
follow Chad. That's not good.
Yeah. All right, so let's see.
Oh,
man, it's been a while.
Hey, look, I'm on there.
Yeah, you're on there, man. This is the last time I did a giveaway.
Holy cow.
It's been a minute.
Is it a big no prize?
Yeah, it's a big no prize. How about I'll do something. Hold on. 1, 2, 3.
What's happening?
Type what? Type what? Oh, I know. How about this? Search for
Oregon wants a free pair of Agu platform heels. But the catch
hey,
is,
bro, you should have told me. You should have sent me a message like at 8 a.m. I would have gotten them by 11.
You got to feed the goldfish inside of the heels. If you don't feed the goldfish, it'll die.
Yes,
it's a true story.
Let's see.
What's happening? Nothing is happening on our end, just so you know.
Nope.
It looks exactly the same as it did when you first pulled it up. I just want you to know that. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
How about this for mystery mailer? There you go.
So you're gonna send me like a box of envelopes?
Yeah, why not? It could be anything. It could be a postcard. It could be a She-Hulk trading card. I know how to ship those now. It could be a Pokemon card. You know.
Oh boy, my nephew collects those.
Yeah, man. So, hey, what's up, Emilio? And if I get if I get no takers, I'm not offended. Yeah. Yeah, it's been a while. I think last time I gave out something was...
They're rolling in.
Rolling in?
No.
Nah, I didn't think so.
Yeah, as my screw says, he woke up. He must have taken a nap or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if they got snow. Hey, Bubs, we got snow.
I come up here to get deleted? Whatever.
Yeah, right?
Oh, Oregon's here.
Oregon's here.
He's in.
And okay, so Oregon. Maybe I'll send him a picture of my niece and Cody together.
Hey, don't send people pictures of your knees.
Oh, she's a Weimaraner.
if you miss showing your knees and the camera goes up just a little bit, they're gonna get the full Monty, man. You get the old Agu special.
I know, right?
Can't be doing that.
Ore wine.
Where we're gone.
How you spell wine? I don't know how to spell wine. Oh yeah, yeah, I got
I
it
don't
right.
think it really matters.
Nah, everybody knows who Oregon is. It man.
Has he got a Weimaraner?
Yeah, he has a Weimaraner. My brother has a Weimaraner too.
Is your brother like what is it, William Wegman?
Mm. I just know that Blue, she climbs ladders, she jumps through barbed wire fences. Yeah, she does everything.
Yeah,
And
they're wild. They're puppies for life. Those things.
yeah, no, I remember when uh he was training her and stuff. He was kind of like, I thought it was too strict.
Mm-hmm.
So when she'd be put in timeout, I went to take her out of timeout.
Oh,
I would take her out of timeout.
all right. Oregon knows who William Wegman is.
Oh, there you go. I've owned Wimes since 1998. Yeah.
You know who William Wegman. So
Wow.
Bill Wegman or William Wegman, he is. I think he's American photographer, modern age photographer, and he dresses Weimaraners up in different poses, and then gives them like human hands, like he kind of uses them as puppets. And he'll do photo shoots, short videos, and all his art is about Weimaraners and making them basically like people.
Yeah. Huh. So there's this 5K track over in my brother's hometown, and him and I, we met up, and I'm there with Cody and he's there with Blue, and we bumped into this elderly gentleman. Like, I bumped into him first because I outran my brother. Okay. All right. Of course, big brother has to win at something.
Yeah, just push him. Keep going, right?
He might allegedly be the Fed and be the Marine and all that crap, but hey, I could outrun his ass. That's right.
That's not what I heard.
I didn't say I could outrun his sights. Okay, all right. I can't outrun his sights. Okay. But anyway, I bumped into dude, and he had an elder husky, and I think Blue and Cody were like 2 and 3 because they're a year apart. And I was like, "Oh, dude, yeah, that's awesome!" Because I was looking at future Blue and future Cody.
Yeah.
And then later he bumped into him, like, "Oh, bro!" And then we met at the end, like, "Oh, we had that. Your dog is cool, and this and that."
Yeah.
And yeah, because no, the energy level, that's what you're looking for. They match. Yeah. They match pretty well. If you see two huskies go at it, it looks like they're fighting or something. And Blue and Cody, they go at it like Apollo and Rocky, man. They just I have video of them. They're both on the side of the ground. They're like, "You go." You go.
Exhausted.
They're still throwing their haymakers on the side. They're laying on the side on the ground and they're throwing their haymakers and stuff. It's freaking hilarious.
That's great.
Yeah, man. Nobody entered, Bubs.
What do you mean? Luis Ramirez is in.
Yeah, look at that.
Cruces is in. Oregon Wime is in.
All right.
Shortbox is looking.
She's looking.
She's looking.
I'll give it a minute. And then it'll be a mystery mailer. It could be DC, Marvel, or Indie, or you could say mix of either or all three.
Be if you ever receive it.
Yes, and it's a giveaway. You'll receive it when you receive it, okay?
Yeah, don't be harassing people about.
Yeah.
What do you think this is? Stimulus payments?
What is this? Yeah. Hold on. Let me approve the giveaway, and you'll get it in a month.
Hey, it's got to go to the House and get approved.
It has to go to the House and the Senate, okay?
Yeah, the Senate and
the
majority minorities and the minority majorities.
Yeah. Cody, there it is. All right, let's I minimized it because I was like, man, where'd it go, Bubs? Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
I don't know, but I miss it terribly.
Yeah. Hey Bubs, how's your cat? Is he in the room? Is he in the room? Where's your cat?
He stays out all day.
Oh
He plays
really?
all day and then he sleeps all night.
Oh nice.
Yeah, he's on human schedule, which is good because the last one we let out at night didn't come home one day.
Dang.
We liked her. This one,
Are you more city or more country?
me,
Yeah.
like where I live,
Yeah.
country.
Oh, okay. Ah,
It's hard to
so
keep a cat inside in the country.
yeah. Um, Speaking of Weinreimers, a friend of ours, she let her dog out, and
Hmm.
the dog heard the wolves and stuff, or
Mm,
coyotes. Excuse me, coyotes.
yeah.
Heard coyotes, and one came up to the backyard and then led it out on a chase.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So that the dog was gone for half an hour, and she was telling the story. I'm like, oh, dude, no. The dog came back. He went out there to the Weinreimer went out to play.
Wow.
Well, and that doesn't work, right? Normally it doesn't, because one, what is that called? The scout. The scout goes,
Yeah.
lures
Brings
lures
them
the.
out and then they all jump them.
They all jump him,
Yep.
and she lived out by by a canyon. So it's like, yeah, more country like, and yeah, I know, but again, those dogs have a lot of energy.
We don't have a lot of coyotes around. I mean, we have coyotes, surely, but we have big dog packs around here. So I think they keep the coyotes at bay,
Yeah.
patrolling the neighborhood. But it's bad for cats.
Wow.
And
So
it's
this is
bad
just
for dogs. If you're not part of the clique, they'll beat them. They'll jump other dogs.
yeah. So this is just a practice one. Let's see if my dog keeps the books in the house. See. Oh, I called it.
Oh, whammy. You burned the whammy on the practice spin.
Yeah, I burned the whammy, dude. I burned the whammy. Shoot.
What's
Oh,
that?
maybe I did. Maybe I didn't.
Nope. Oregon wine got it.
I don't know. There's only like a couple names. I should do like elimination or something.
I don't know. Spin again because I gotta go to bed, man. I'm exhausted.
Another practice. How about 3 practice, 1 real? We'll do
Did you say
that.
3 practice?
Yeah, and 1 real one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, what's up, Mark?
Mark the Cuddy Sark.
Mark the Cuddy Sark. Dude, when I saw his name on my iPhone 5, yes, iPhone 5, I thought it said Shark. So that's why I always say call it a Cuddy Shark. And then I had other people call him Cuddy Shark. And he's not Cuddy Shark.
No, he's a Cuddy Sark.
Sure, when practice like it's irrelevant.
Hey,
All right. So that was number 2. That was number 2.
if you got good relatives, that could be a win.
Yeah, it could be a win. Twice
When you're,
removed.
when you're 12 to 14, do you really care about any of that?
You don't even know.
There's no
You don't
idea.
even know.
They're
Like,
talking about stuff that's so many steps ahead of where you're at that you're not worried
yeah.
about making 3-eyed babies.
Yep.
I ain't worried about that right now. Okay.
Yeah.
We need crowdfunding. Hey, I tell you what I need. I tell you, we got here's a birthday present out there. I need an old iPhone, a used iPhone.
An old one.
Yeah, anything 4 or 5, I don't care what it is. I need an old iPhone for one of my guitar rigs. It takes like an app, and all my stuff is Android. I've never owned an iPhone, so as long as it's not all locked up.
Yeah. So since this is the one upper show,
Yep.
iPhone 7 right here. iPhone 7.
There you go.
There it is.
Well, I mean, if it's broken, look, Oregon's like, I have one.
Yeah.
He's dead. If it's broken, it's not going to do me any good.
Yeah.
It needs to be functional. It doesn't have to have service, but it needs to be something I can turn on and put an app on.
Yeah.
Have to have a battery unit attached. I don't know what that means.
Oh, like the power plug or power cord hooked up. on it
Oh,
the whole
so
time.
it'll run if it has a separate battery.
Yeah. All right. So this one's for all the marbles then. All right. So
All
let's
the
go.
marbles,
All the marbles.
or just
I
the
don't know.
mystery marbles?
Just a mystery one.
Just the mystery marbles, everybody.
Yeah. So you guys get to contact me on IG. You're gonna tell me your address, that sort of thing. DC, Marvel, or Indie, or a mix of one, two, or three. All right.
On three.
So
So far, we got a broken iPhone. What was the broken one? I don't even know what size it was. What
yeah.
number it was. Or plug it in. I could probably do that if it was. I think it's, and then Cuddy Sark's got a 3. I think it has to be at least a 4,
Okay. Yeah.
as I recall. Somebody told me that it had to be at least a 4. Let's
Oh,
cruise that first
there
one
we
out.
go. Hey.
The
All
first
right,
one out.
Cruces.
I
So
thought you
yeah,
did elimination.
so he
Oh, he won?
he won.
Oh, nice.
Nice, Cruces. It wasn't too dramatic.
It was for me because I thought that was the first one out. Turns out we're up.
So now we'll start you got to get to bed. I need to get to bed, dude.
8 large. What does that mean? What does
Mine.
large mean?
Oh, like the super size, like the bigger size? I don't know.
Yeah, that sounds great. And it's just got a broken battery. I can do that. Hit me up, Warner Reiner.
For real, right? Yeah, Cruces. I think I have you on IG, dude. I don't think I have. Maybe I have your address, but just remind me, dude. And again, just let me know. It's a mystery slab.
Look at Mark. It was an elimination wheel, man.
Nah, dude.
I heard that. I
I
heard
know.
that.
I
I don't
said
know if it was
maybe.
the last thing
I
you
said,
said or the first
hey,
thing you
wait,
said,
wait, wait,
but I heard it.
wait, 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 wait. You said I'm going to bed, and I said, all right. Well, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Hey, but hey, Cody didn't win. Cody was a whammy.
Las Cruces won the last time I was on one of these shows.
Yeah, dude, he's on a little streak. I told him to go buy a ticket.
Yep.
Go buy a ticket. Hey, play number 18.
Are the scumbags still operational, or are they disbanded, or are they on hiatus, or what happened? I heard
I don't know.
that Hacked is taking time off to write a poetry book or something like
Yeah.
that.
He's on sabbatical.
He's on sabbatical.
Yeah, he's
You know,
a
when he
poet.
had that show saying he was going to do that, everybody was laughing, saying he wasn't. And then he did. So
And he bounced.
he bounced.
Yeah.
He's a chance.
Yeah, no, he I don't know, man. I haven't really heard too much from him. I've met him, but I'm not close to him, I guess you could say.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
You mean physically? You're not in the same area.
Yeah, no. Like yeah, no. Some people in the chat know. Like I bump into people, I'm like, hey dude, you ever want to hang out? Here's my number. Here's my card. And then people are like, oh dude, you're okay, yeah, sure, I'll call you. I'll call you. Yeah. And
Right.
I think Hack was like that. He's like, oh dude, I don't want your number, bro. Jake, you
Yeah,
stalker. Yeah, no,
I heard,
I try to be an open book, and I don't know. I'll go down to Portland's nearby. I could go down there, maybe meet up with them or something. You know, yeah, I've given some of those Portland guys my number. I don't care. As long as they don't sign me up for Amway or something. Do they still exist? I don't know.
yeah,
Dude.
yeah. A lady I work with got hit up by those idiots.
Oh wow.
She talked to him. I was like, "Oh, you idiot!" She talked to him for like 30 minutes outside
Yeah.
the doorstep, and they left her catalog. The dude keeps coming back for his catalog. It's like, oh, you can't get
Wow.
rid of him, man, like a bad rash.
I'm not how do I say? I'm not going to mention the religion.
Yeah.
But they came over, and yeah, at first it was two people, and then hey, how you doing? I'm like, hey, hello. That's it. And they know when to tag me because it was on the weekend when I vacuum out my car. They knew my schedule better than I did. I was like, I guess everybody does have their MO, right?
Yeah.
Every Saturday morning, Agu was like, oh, they're vacuuming out his car.
Pattern.
Yeah, so because I have a husky, dude, I gotta try to keep it up, keep it up a little bit. So
Good luck with that. I've been battling that ever since puberty. Go
yeah,
on.
right, yeah. But yeah, man. And then they even so it was two people. Then it was two people and a laptop presentation.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because I already had like 3 or 4 pamphlets. Hey, here's something to read, and I don't want to be like, sure, I'll read it.
They let you keep the laptop?
No, no, no. They came over with the laptop
Oh my gosh. I think
and they played a
Oregon
little video.
I think Oregon Weimaraner is going to gift me a dead iPhone 8, an iPhone 8 with a dead battery cell. And when I open it up, it's going to be a bunch of witness material,
Yeah, yeah, well, yeah,
Keep this, but,
yeah, man. They did um the presentation, and one time they came. Gabby was out. She came back and she was like, "Who are them 20 somethings who just came out of here?" And I was like, "Hey, here's the pamphlet.
yeah, they're my new
Hey, here's
friends.
it. Here's the pamphlet." Oh, but she's not
Now
listening.
you're
But
working for them.
yeah, she's like, "Who are those 20-year-olds?" Huh? I was like, "Hey, yeah."
Yeah.
You know, Anyway, and then after that, I think after the laptop presentation, they came one more time, no pamphlet. They just gave me their flyer. Hey, this is the hours of service. We'd like to see you
Yeah.
there.
Give up. Yeah.
And I was like, oh, cool. Hey, yeah, I do work. I do work. You know. Um,
Hmm.
but yeah, then later on, I bumped into two other individuals, and I told them, oh yeah, I talked to. I'm changing the names. Mary Joanne, Jody, and
Hmm.
Joe.
Yeah.
Wow, you got Joanne. Wow. And what did she say? Oh, laptop. Laptop for how did that go? I was like, oh, she gave me the pamphlet, guys. I'll catch you when I catch you.
Yeah. I've already graduated to they give up on me status.
Yes.
So
I'm like,
don't
yeah.
get it confused.
They're like,
You wash your
yeah.
hands of me
So
once.
so
Don't
so
come back.
Mary and Jody tried, and then
Yeah.
Joanne came, and she was the big hit. And I'm like, all right, because dude,
Yeah.
I could talk. I could spin a yarn.
She's the closer. She was the closer.
She was the closer. Nope. Because
Yeah. She would get,
what's your out? Hey guys, I got to take out my puppy to walk.
yeah.
You guys want to come? Want to help me scoop?
Yeah. And I have a single ticket to a Mariners game. And you're all welcome to come stat.
For real, right? Oh man,
All
it's
right, man.
funny, man. You can even give away a Mariner
I
ticket
gotta
back in
get
the
ready
day.
for bed. I got work in a few hours.
Yeah, man.
I'll
All
be,
right, bud.
I'll be
Well, I'll
running.
end it here, man. But hey, thanks. Hey, thanks a lot, man. Yeah, we're here for 2 hours. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
You kind of came in. You're like, no, no. Reel 'em back. Reel 'em back. All right, guys. So let me play my outro slash intro, and then
Outro?
we'll end the video.
Oh, man, you're big time. I should have.
Yeah, yeah, right.
I had
You gotta send me yours, dude. You gotta send me the doggy one. I don't know, but yeah, man. Hey guys, thanks for hanging out. Don Dizzle was lurking. He's making Uncle Sam happy right now. And Cruz says, yeah, dude. Cruz says, hit me up on Instagram. We'll get you a thing. And yeah,
Hey,
we'll
Weimaraner, drop that iPhone 8 in the mail.
yeah. I'm sure I'll catch you guys sooner than later.
See you guys.